Y'all, why insure a car that hasn't moved in a year? What are you protecting it from? Dust, squirrels, or the spirit of maybe one day I'll drive it again? Howdy y'all, welcome to In the Know with Lady Contessa, where we mix humor, wisdom, and a little bit of side eye into real life situations that just don't make sense. Now listen, I am not here to judge, I am here to help you think. If your car has been sitting in your driveway so long the grass has grown up around it like it's part of the landscaping, it's time to have a talk with yourself and your insurance company. Some of y'all paying $200-$300 every month for a vehicle that hasn't moved since your cousin borrowed your jumbo cables back in 2022. That car got more cobwebs than miles, but the insurance folks are still getting paid on time every month. You protecting it from what? Exactly. The neighborhood catnapping on the hood? Here's the deal, and this is where common sense meets financial etiquette. Insurance is meant to protect you while driving. If the car is sitting broken down, undrivable, or waiting for Jesus to touch the engine, that's not coverage. That's a donation. You are funding an unused policy for something that hasn't been useful. Now, if it's a car that's gonna be back on the road soon, fine, keep it insured if it makes you sleep better at night. But if it's been months or, heaven forbid, over a year, and you know you haven't so much as started it, that's when wisdom should tap you on the shoulder and whisper, hey, you could be using that money for groceries, medicine, or fixing the actual problem. And y'all, some of us are out here saying, well, I don't want to lose my coverage history. Baby, you can file what's called storage insurance or comprehensive only coverage. That covers your car in case of fire, theft, or damage while it's sitting still. You don't have to keep full coverage if you're not even turning the key. See, that's called being in the know because manners, yes, even financial manners are about how we treat our own household. If you're letting money drip out of your pocket for no reason, that's poor stewardship. And poor stewardship leads to poor living. Let me tell ya, if that car has been parked so long that your kids are using it as a jungle gym, it's time to reevaluate your priorities. Or better yet, if the car's just sitting there waiting on the right time for you to fix it, baby, it's okay to admit the right time might have passed. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do for your finances and your sanity is let that car go. Sell it, junk it, donate it, whatever makes sense. And don't get me started on the folks who keep the tags renewed too. Lord have mercy. You are paid more in insurance and registration than what the car is worth. At that point, you might as well frame the title and hang it up as a memory. So here's my advice wrapped in manners and money talk. Be honest about what season your car is in. Call your insurance company and ask about pausing or reducing coverage. And most importantly, stop paying for things that no longer serve a purpose. Because financial etiquette isn't about being cheap. It's about being smart. And being smart with your money is one of the kindest manners you can have toward yourself and your household. Now, if your car's got sentimental value, I get it. Maybe it's your daddy's old truck or your first ride from back in the day. I'm not saying get rid of it. I'm saying don't get robbed by nostalgia. Protect it in a way that makes sense. Maybe park it safely, cover it up, and insure it for what it's worth, not what it used to be. So before you make another payment on that parked car, sit down, sip some coffee, and ask yourself, Am I paying for peace of mind or just peace of habit? And that's PEACE. Because when it comes to money, manners, and common sense, the polite thing to do is make wise choices. I am Lady Contessa, and this has been In the Know. If you learned something or just had a good laugh, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, and by all means, ring that bell. Yes. Also, share this with somebody still paying insurance on their yard car. Until next time, I am going to plant you now and dig you later. And y'all come back. Now you hear? Ta-ta.